Hey, family. How's everybody doing? I hope you guys can see me. I'm outside on my deck here. I hope you guys can see me. Hey, y'all, got the Smoothie Queen shirt on. Let me show you. I'm telling you, I'll be supporting her. That girl Smoothies is amazing. Go on Instagram. Yep, I'm sure you can see it without. Just go ahead and check out Smoothie Queen on Instagram, Facebook, and check her smoothies out. Man, she ships too. And I'm telling you, I drink her smoothies every morning. She has, oh my God, they're amazing. She has one now that's like a dreamsicle. It's like an orange popsicle dreamsicle. The dreamsicle ice cream, and it really is amazing. It's really good, and it really does taste like a dreamsicle. I hope everybody has been safe. Welcome to the show. Uh, 88. I want you to email me. Have you emailed me at Hard Truths? Okay, email me at Hard Truths. And whatever your question is, I'm sorry, you guys. I'm trying to get myself together here. I'm sorry. Y'all bear with me a little bit. I'm trying. Your sister trying to get it together. Got some great news for you guys, but hold on. Let me plug my phone in case I need it. I've been out and about this morning. I have a three-wheeler, so I've been on my three-wheeler all weekend. I mean, yesterday, I rode and I rode and I rode. And everybody think I'm crazy because I have a three-wheeler, but I love my bike. I'm like, oh my God. Want to introduce you guys. We're going to talk about a few things before we get into the topic. And you guys see the topic, right? Lord, I don't even know what to say. Why are we not teaching our boys? Um, for one, I think that there is really something attached to those white women, and I do have an issue with our boys dating, mixing, and mingling. We're not supposed to be doing that, but we've not been taught that, and I think we as parents, with black parents, have dropped the ball on that. I think we were supposed to teach them, and we didn't. But we're gonna get into that. But I want to introduce you guys. My girlfriend has a foundation, you guys. And the foundation is, I hope you guys can see this. It's embracing our communities with hope and love. Okay, Hope and Love Community Outreach, and it's really super amazing. And what she does, it's about the mission is of Hope and Love. That's what it's called. The mission of Hope and Love Community Outreach is to offer hope and love to communities and families traumatized by high crime and homicides. Okay, the vision is to seek solidarity, is to seek solidified charity, development, and empathy within all communities. I say our community. I ain't studying all communities, but that's her thing. To be a reflection of our Lord's unconditional love. Okay, a love that surrounds all, to inspire and embrace all people, regardless of race, status, and creed. Okay, you know how I feel. I love her, um, but I have to first. I believe in we fix our own communities first, and then that's just my belief. I mean, everybody does it different, but I do want to support my sister. I want you guys to support her. The foundation website, or not the website, but her email is www.hope, HOPE, OFLOVE, community, COMMUNITY, OUTREACH.org. That is, if you want to support. I think it's a really great thing. And what she does is they donate to families. I'm sitting outside, so if y'all see me run or start fanning this little wasp here, I'm looking up to see if we have any wasps nests anywhere about. I forgot to check that. You know how you go outside, you ain't been out here in a while since the wintertime, and may have little nests, um, wasp nests. Okay, I'm looking, y'all. So if I have to, oh Lord, it is one up there. I didn't know it was up there. I'll have to take care of that later. But y'all forgive me. So if I start run, I'm not gonna run. I'm gonna, try to beat them off me. But yeah, so her foundation, it really offers help to say, for instance, if your loved one or child or teen dies through violence or whatever, her foundation will give you uh, a help toward burial. Okay, and that's what it's called, Hope of Love Community Outreach, which is I gave you, and I'll give you the phone number in case you guys want to call her and get more information. It's 336-405-7894. Okay, that's one Hope of Love. Okay, Community Outreach.org. That's her foundation, which is a super cool, great foundation. I hope you guys support her. Okay. Also, I have some really exciting, super cool news. I am going to introduce you to my foundation. And you know how I keep, oh, oh Lord, I keep wanting to do the work um, with us as far as our communities, right? And I do believe that we are here to help our own first. I'm not concerned about everybody else. You know, I'm only about myself right now, my community, and you know, I'm studied looking into things that's going to help me here and when I get there to be able to eat. Okay, and it's not just about money. It's all about us starting somewhere. We always talk about what white folk do, what they're doing. What are we doing? Okay, we talk about what they're not doing. And I keep trying to help y'all to understand that they're not supposed to be doing anything. They're doing what they are supposed to be doing, and that's helping their own. And that's what any real that's what people do. They help their own, and you know, they don't care about anybody else. And some of them ain't even helping their own. I'm just saying. But we as individuals need to start looking out for our own, and we have to start somewhere as far as establishing our businesses and starting to establish help our children to get established, leaving a legacy. Like for me, I'm leaving land to my children and grandchildren, and I hope that you guys are looking forward to leaving something for your children too. But I want to introduce you guys to my foundation. Um, and it's just so shame. It's just so it's such a shame when we as black people cannot support each other. And I heard a whole black man on Facebook downgrading, and I don't know why we do this. It bothers me so bad when we going off on our own and we telling everybody what black folk ain't doing. Ain't no group out here doing what they supposed to be doing. You think white folk got it together? Why we think they got it together? They start wars. They're savages. They're heathens, and they do everything to hurt other people. And we looking up to them like they got it together. They don't have nothing together. They'll kill their own if they wanted to support us. They will shoot their own. You know that. So why do we always look to them like they got it together and we the only one in our community? Because they got us brainwashed thinking everybody got it together except you. They don't have it together either. So I hate when I see black people coming on live talking about what black folk doing in their community, what they ain't doing. Y'all stop it. Let's talk about what we are doing. We are introducing a foundation to you guys, and it's called A Ram in the Bush. And I have my papers here. I'm not going to show y'all. I don't want to put my address out there, but I'm going to show y'all the ram in the bush. I want to show y'all. Can y'all see that? The ram in the bush. Okay. And I want y'all to see it. State of North Carolina. Okay. The ram in the bush. That's my new foundation. Okay. Can y'all really see it? Okay. Something I established. And just wanted to show you guys the paperwork. And also, I do have a flyer. Okay. Um, want you guys, I don't know if you guys gonna be able to see. Oh, you guys can see it. Y'all can see my flyer. Okay. It talks about the Ram in the Bush Incorporated. If you are between the ages of 18 and 25 and would like hands-on training to become mechanics, that's my number. Ram in the Bush, Barber School. And I said I have what, 2 spots available. Must apply for Pell Grant, 18 to 25. Um, 2 spots available for a mechanics. Okay, my mechanic has 2 spots available. So anyone that wants to learn on the job, we are. That's what the foundation is for. I have to keep reminding y'all when I do stuff, I'm not just talking. I am doing stuff because I want to see a difference. I want to make a difference. I'm not here just to make noise. I'm not here just to entertain you guys. And I guess that's why my page is not full and I don't have 1,000 people on here and I don't have 3,000 or 5,000 or 500,000 people come here. You guys want to go to people's pages that's got a lot of drama and that's not going to educate you and to help you to do anything. But the pages that have help or the pages that's offering help, you guys kind of neglect them, overlook it. I could have 300 people that come on here looking at my page, but only 10 will share or 10 will subscribe or 10 will like, and a like don't cost nothing, a share don't cost you nothing. We have to start supporting each other. We have to start doing what we need to do, and we won't do that, and I don't understand why. But I'm not here to fuss. I'm just here to let you know that this is out here for the ones that want to be mechanics, for the ones that's their life goal, or if you want to go to barber school and learn how to do hair so that you could possibly own your own business and rent those chairs out. You don't even have to do hair. You can. I do want you to learn how to do hair and get that certificate, get your license. But that certificate you will take and you'll open up your own shop. And whether you do hair in the beginning to actually save money, you can do that. or rather you open up a business, and then you can rent out your chairs for $150, $200 a week. And then you can get two shops. So you can have 10 chairs in your shop, and 10 chairs at $150. I'm gonna start fanning y'all because I got some visitors. Okay. So 150. Oh God. I'm sorry, y'all. I don't like loss. Y'all forgive me. But if you want to rent out a chair to 10 people at $150, that's a nice chunk of change. So that's the foundation I wanted to introduce you guys to. And I do have two chairs. I have two spots for my barbers who wants to learn how to be a barber, and that is the name of the foundation, is Ram in the Bush. Okay, I'm gonna show it to you again, and I hope you guys are interested, or you guys will share it to let people know that the foundations is out there. And we are just doing some new stuff, trying to get us acclimated. We talk about what white folk ain't doing for us. We've had enough of that. Let's talk about what we're doing for each other. Let's talk about what we're trying to do. And I figured if I start now, in another year they'll be trained. And my mechanic was complaining about he had hired a couple guys and they weren't doing what they needed to do. And I said, well, I tell you what, hire a couple of my babies, train them, and you could use them, but you got to pay them. I want them to be able to pay them like $12 an hour to train. Okay, that's an apprenticeship program, right? Pay them $12 an hour, okay, to train them for a year, and then you have to pay them what you pay your normal mechanics when they get their certificates. Now, also with the foundation, I want to do, I want, now this will come later because I don't have any money to do it right now, but eventually I want us to be able to they will pay like a, say for instance, if I get 150 or 5 or 6 students after they get trained, they can give back to the foundation, and then that way we can in turn pay people's rent. Like for 3 months, we'll pay your rent up for 3 months. Say for instance, if you are new in barbering, you need some help with that booth rent, right? We'll pay your booth rent for 3 months, or we'll pay your, say for instance, you're a mechanic, you want to get your own business, we'll pay you up to $2,500. My paper's gone. Up to $2,500 to I'm gonna have to pick them up in a minute, y'all. Up to $2,500 to um, toward your first 3 months rent. Okay, so this is what we're trying to do. We're trying to change things. We're trying to do what we need to do in order, because once we start this program, you guys, that means that we're taking control back into our own hands. Y'all, hold on. I have got to pick up this paper. I don't want this paper to fly. I'm sorry. Hold on, you guys. I don't want the papers to fly all over the world here. These are my flyers. I don't want anything to happen to my papers. Hold on, I'm coming back. Y'all, hold on. Hold on. I got it back here in the back. So y'all just hang on. Okay, I'm tired. I'm back. Okay, sorry about that. But I don't want I want us to get to the point where we are doing something different, and we don't just look to white folks to save us. They're not going to. We have to start somewhere. And why not now? Why not here? Why not with the foundation? By the time we get these, and also I am talking to 2 contract places. I went there Friday, and I went to one place on last Monday or Tuesday. Went to a daycare, have not heard back from them. And I've talked to a guy that does plumbing and electrician, and they said they're thinking about it. So I'm trying to get 2 spots for electricians, 2 spots for not two electric plumbing, and 2 spots per construction company. So that'll be almost 10 spots. Okay. So now I'm looking for the guys or the girls, don't have to be just guys, whoever wants to learn how to have their own business, or have a mind or a heart to have their own business. That's what the foundation is, and that's why I started it. Okay. Also, when I get to Africa, I want to be able to have it to where finding jobs, contracting myself as far as with the companies in Africa, then that way, instead of you hiring in Chinese or Indians or whatever, use who you got. We can use that as an employment, I guess, a place for where we can, where people can come and we can find jobs for them, as far as using us, our own people, instead of Chinese coming in, or Indians coming in, or Afghanistanians, or whoever comes in and get those jobs of the locals. I'm just saying. Okay. So that's another foundation. But this one here is already started. So I want you guys to get really super excited. If you guys want any information, y'all know I'm going to give you my email. Okay. And HARDTRUTHZ12 hold on. I'm sorry. At, let me hold on. Hard truths 12 at gmail.com. Okay, that's my my email. Okay, so you guys can You guys can write me or whatever. But I did want to talk about we have really dropped the ball, you guys, and we have to get back to teaching our babies. Um, we have to not stop. And I know people be like, "Oh my God, you trying to take things back." I'm taking it back to where we shouldn't have never left. Okay. Some people don't like this conversation because black folk ain't ready to wake up. Some are and some are not. But you have a whole lot that are not that's not ready to wake up. But guess what? I'm gonna keep talking. I don't care if you get mad. And I got some people that get mad because because this is what it is. We get so upset when we see other people talking. Oh, Lord, y'all, I'm feeling these little things. I'm sorry. I may have to go in. I'm serious. I may have to go in because I don't like these little wasp and things. I felt some on my bed. Y'all gotta forgive me. I'm sorry. I don't do bugs. I don't. And I'm sitting outside. So I need to make sure that ain't nothing crawling. Yo, please help me. I'm not doing another live outside because I don't like outside like this. I'm always looking around, making sure ain't nothing flying or crawling on me. I don't like spiders. I don't do bugs and bees and all that stuff. So I thought because it's so nice that I thought maybe I'd come out here and do a live, but I'm like, I gotta keep looking. Sorry. I forgot I told my whole training thought. My thought just went out the window. But y'all please pray for me because I don't do bugs. I don't like all of this. You know, I don't know why I come out here, but still. Okay, y'all, help me out. I'm gonna try to stay focused. Okay, but we have to begin to teach our children. We have to get back to training our children because I got two stories that I really want you guys to see, and we're gonna talk a little bit about it. Let me ask you a question. Why is it that we as black people get so offended and so upset when somebody else comes, and that's what I was talking about, when somebody else comes and try to help you to open up your eyes, because we've been asleep for so long and we've been brainwashed, we've been colonized, so we begin to think a certain way. But why don't we at least listen to what that person has to say, instead of us just being so as far as us being so brainwashed and we just want to stay the same way. Hey D, I talked about your foundation. Where my girl's flyer at? I gotta talk about it. I already talked about it. You missed it. You're gonna have to go back and rewind it. I showed everybody your flyer. Oh Lord, I got stuff everywhere. I showed everybody my girl's flyers and everything. Y'all got to support this now. Okay, y'all know y'all gotta support. We're putting it live, D. You ready? For all the business you gonna get. Hope of Love Community Outreach. Now we didn't talk about that, so you kind of missed it, but that's okay. We're gonna move forward. But anyway, I want you guys to get to the place where we are supporting each other. We have to get back to the place where we are talking about what the black issues. We have to talk about the family issues. We have to talk about stuff that we've not talked about since forever. Let's talk about this one here. And I'm getting ready to share my screen now. I'm trying to make sure. Now, y'all know I'm sitting outside and we got a little wasps here. So if y'all see me kind of jumping a little bit, okay, I don't do bugs, I don't do wasps, I don't do spiders, I don't do bees, but I'm sitting on my patio, my deck. And I don't like it because I'm looking at the little wasp up there and I see a little wasp thing. I didn't see it before I started the live. If I wouldn't be out here, I'm just saying. Okay, but we're gonna try to stay focused now because I'll be the ran left y'all out here. So let's go ahead. I'm gonna share my screen. Y'all bear with me. Thanks for showing up, you guys. But we have to get more concerned about what's going on in our community. We have to get to the place where we are not looking for everybody to entertain us. And when somebody comes on and they give you a way out, I told y'all about Zayek's Institute. I told you about Banking Black. How many people have opened up their bank account? How many people? I'm hearing them up there, y'all. How many people have opened up their bank account? How many people have even pulled their children out of the schools? The school year is ending to start them for next year. Okay, we have a whole black school, y'all. We have to get and I think our mindset is so wrapped around them saving us, wrapped about around them educating us. We already see the difference. We already see what they're not doing for us. So why are we still trusting them? Why are we still allowing them and so afraid to at least investigate a black school, at least investigate the new black bank, at least want to turn around and start doing for self? We have to change our mindset if we are ever going to be free of them. And I keep telling you, in order for police brutality to stop, we are going to have to hit them in their pockets. Once we hit them in their pockets, and I'm getting ready to go up here. I think some stuff fell on the floor again. Hold on, y'all. I promise I'm not going to do this again. Let me do this one more time. Hold on. Ugh, my stuff that fell on the floor. Nope, that ain't working. I'm not gonna leave my stuff on the floor. Y'all hang in there with me because we gonna get it together. Well, I promise you. But we not gonna leave. Oh shoot, we're not gonna leave stuff on the floor for it to fly away in the yard. Okay, y'all hang on in there. That's what happens when you come outside and try to do a live. Don't come outside unless you're ready. Okay, I'm sorry, y'all. Y'all see me making a mess over here. Y'all forgive me. Okay, here we go. Okay, so I want let's talk. I'm gonna share my screen, and then we're gonna move forward. Okay, but we can't complain about anything that we have not or are not willing to do for ourselves. So let me share my screen, and I want us to begin to talk about these issues here. Okay, let's see which one I want to go first. Oh yeah, let's do this one. I know y'all have seen this. This is crazy. Oh, wait a minute. Did I share my screen? Hold on. I don't think I did. Hold on, y'all. Let me make sure. Oh, hold on. Okay, hold on. Y'all know I'm new at this, so y'all bear with me. Y'all bear with me. Okay, here we go, y'all. I think I'm sharing my screen. I'm gonna have to go in here and see. But I want y'all to look at this food here. Now we're gonna talk about it when it's done. Hold on, let me see.
Make sure to like, comment,
no, they didn't come over here.
Content.
Look at that.
For any copyrights matters, please contact us at our email in the description box down below.
What in the world? Oh Lord, hold on, you guys.
A newly married couple sparked controversy after footage shared online showed the groom entering the wedding reception on a lead held by the bride, but he since assured there was a personal meaning to the move.
I want to know what's this about. What is wrong with him?
Never seen a kitty on a leash. Why I gotta be this way for me? Must be the peace. All I wanna do is run the streets. My OG, shout out to OP. Indeed, I'm a different pedigree. Got a pretty nice bite, but the ooh, kinda mean. Got a little bit of hindsight. I'm more than you think. Living up on all fours every.
I want y'all to see this. Okay, what's this telling you? What was his child at? Did y'all see the child? You see his child? I want y'all to hold on, y'all. Hold on. Okay. Do you see that child right there? Do you see a son right there? Okay. What exactly? See, even the child was confused. What's going on here? What is going on here? Even the baby is looking like, what in the world is going on here? I do believe, and y'all, I don't know if y'all how many going to really agree with me, but I do believe that there is a spirit attached to these women where every time our men look at them, and you have to go deeper. Everybody's not going to understand what I'm saying, and I know that. You got to go deeper with this. But every time our men, it's getting so to the point where it's so bold and it's so out there, and they don't care. They will tell you, I don't care. But I'm like, you should care because you're genociding yourself. You should care because you look like a fool. You should care because these are the same children that did what? I always tell y'all, they fed your babies to alligators. The same children that fed your babies to alligators, that cut holes or cut the babies out of your ancestors' stomach and stomp the baby's head. These are your same babies that they made a law that told them. Now, these white women, they made a law and they said if you murdered a black child or a slave, that you could not be brought up on felony charges. They do that now. We don't even need a law for that, but they still go by that law. So that shows you that they still have laws on the books that they go by, and they'll tell you that they don't. But we can see what they go by. They never punish their own, but they'll tell you that you need to go and punish yours. I seen a TikTok where a little boy was being arrested and he was like 10 or something. And the man said, oh, we got to teach them how to not steal. I said, then you need to go arrest your whole government because everybody in your government has stole from everybody or else. So when are we going to arrest them? You have tyranny running the country. When are we going to arrest the ones that shot up Walmart? So one man said, well, you ought to teach your children. Somebody said, I said, you trying to tell us how to teach our children or what we need to be teaching our children when your children are shooting up schools? Your children are killing 9 people in the church. Your children shooting up Walmarts, but you trying to tell us how to raise our children? Really? You don't have room. Stay out of black folks' business. That's what I told him. You don't have room to tell me how to raise my children. You need to tell yourself how to raise yours. And when you start teaching yours how not to rob, how not to kill, steal, and destroy, then guess what? But you still not gonna tell us what to do. We got this, okay? And my thing is, we fail to understand when they want to come and tell us how to parent. My thing is, our families wouldn't be looking the way they are if you had not have dropped drugs in our neighborhood. If you had not have taken our men's jobs away, if they hadn't have put our men in jail, okay, for actually wanting to feed their families. So now you want to blame us for our problem that you created. Really? Okay. Miss me with all that. I'm just saying. Let me show you another one. Now, this fool right here, I'm gonna tell you what, if I was his mama, I'd have got up and slapped the. I'm not even gonna say it, but I'd have got busy. I'd have had something to say to this. Because this is crazy. This is just crazy. This is just crazy. Okay, it's crazy. Look at that fool. Look at him. Why? Look at it. Look at it. And this got to be his mama right here. You think that ain't his mama? Do you think that's his mama? Do you think that's his mama? I'm just saying. And this is strictly for educational purposes, okay? So I hope nobody gets mad because I'm showing their video. This is strictly educational. I'm just using it to talk about something that's being done in our community. So I hope that, they don't get upset about me using their thing. But if they do, now I want to talk to you one more about this right here. Okay, let's talk about little Christian. Let's talk about Christian Toby. Okay, you know who this man is, right? You know who he is, right? I know y'all. We talked about. Let's get this off of here. Okay, 5 facts you need to know. I'm not going to read their facts because I don't care, but I just want to show our brother. Okay, now this is a guy. I think he's from Nigeria. But my thing is, these Nigerian men have to understand how dangerous they are. I don't think they really understand how dangerous these women are. This girl, what's her name? Where's she at? Where's she at? Hold on, where's she at? Hold on. Let me go back up here and let's see if I can pull. Okay, there she is. Okay, that's his little girlfriend. Okay, she's she was one of them models on Facebook. What you call them? I'm gonna say it, but let me just say. She was what you call them OnlyFans models, and them OnlyFans do some crazy stuff, right? Now that's him, okay. And let me see if I can find another one. That's him right there, and her. Okay, that's him. Okay, and this is him with his little murdering girlfriend. Now he didn't want a black woman; he wanted a mentally ill white woman. Okay, he wanted somebody that he thought he was gonna play. You know when you lie with dogs, you get fleas, right? You run in a burning building, you get burned, right? Okay. You sleep with just anybody. You ain't no telling what you're gonna pull out, right? I'm just saying. You wanted a dysfunctional white girl, okay? Yes, she's beautiful, huh? But have you seen them when they get like 60, 50, 30? I'm just saying, okay? Age does not work well with them. This is not how she's going to look in 10 years, okay? In 15 years. I'm just saying. Y'all got these and y'all think, oh my God, you've been brainwashed to believe these blonde beauties are just, oh my God, they're just the best in the world. But this right here, his best in the world. Let's see where he is. Let's just see where Christian at. Let's see where little Mr. Christian at. Let's see if we can find him. Christian, where you at? Okay, hold on. Let's see what happened to Christian. Okay, let's see. And then we're going to read a little bit. But I just want y'all to hear this. Hold on.
Instagram model filled with absolute grief and despair after boyfriend stabbing death, lawyer says. Miami OnlyFans and Instagram model Courtney Clenny is filled with absolute grief and despair after the April 3rd stabbing death of her boyfriend, Christian Tobachukwu Obumsli. Courtney Clenny's lawyer says the Miami Instagram model is filled with absolute grief and despair after the April 3rd stabbing death of her boyfriend, Christian.
She is filled with absolute grief. That's what they said, right? But they seen her out and about drinking that night, the night after when she stabbed this boy. How do you stab somebody to death and you out just acting like it was normal? But her friends came on here and I saw it when they interviewed her friends. They said that she used to assault him all the time. Okay, her friend said this. Then you had a white guy that came on the news and said, "Oh, I'm a neighbor across the way and I saw him on several." Okay, you in your apartment across the way and you trying to tell the police what goes on in their apartment, right? He said, well, I saw him assault her a few times. Well, how did you see that when you were in your apartment and they're in their apartment? Okay, so you're lying. So this will show you that they always speak it up. They always take it up for each other. But let me finish. Let me go ahead and finish reading it. Okay, let's see if she got arrested.
Tobachukwu Abumsili. Abumsili, 27, suffered an apparent knife wound in a domestic violence incident between himself and Clenny earlier this month. First responders rushed him to a nearby hospital, where he was pronounced dead, Miami police said in a statement at the time. No.
Do you think that he would have been stabbed to death if he had been with a black woman? Oh, okay. Let me keep on. Let's see. Let's hear more.
Charges have been filed in the case. Clenny's lawyer, Frank Fredo, has said she was defending herself.
So she said she was defending herself. Do we really believe that she was defending herself? Do we really believe that? My thing is, you have to understand who's going to disagree with her. So you're going to just take her word for it because she said so, because I'm white and I say so. That's what's going on here. So I'm white and I say so. Is he going to come back and say, no, she started a fight or she started it with me? Is she going to come back and say that? No, how can he? He's not going to come. He can't come back. He's done. So now, guess what? Let's see if she got arrested. Let's keep on. Let's see if she got arrested. Let's see. Do we believe she got arrested? Let's see.
Since the events of that tragic night, Courtney has been filled with absolute grief and despair, Fredo said. Courtney is mourning the loss of Mr. Abumsili in private out of respect for his family. There is nothing we can say to alleviate the pain his family is going through. Justice and an arrest in this matter are misplaced.
But guess what? Is she going to get arrested? Okay. Is she going to get arrested for murder? Because that's what happened, murder, right? But I'm white and I say so I can get off for murdering. But guess what? Sowing and reaping is real. Don't you believe she's going to get off for good? Don't y'all believe that? Don't you believe it? Somebody got to pay for that pain. But go ahead. Let's keep on. Let's keep on.
He added that justice in this matter calls for no arrest or charges.
Whoa. Hold on. Whoa. Did we hear that? So that means she didn't get arrested. No charges. And she wasn't arrested. So that means what? What did I just tell you? No white woman can get arrested or be brought up on felony charges while killing a slave. Did I just say that? That is the slave mentality. That is the same law that's still in operation that they want to tell you that it's gone. They want to tell you, oh, that we don't go by that law anymore. But you have to understand, if it was a law back then, it's still a law. It may not be on the books. It's on their books, but not on yours, because they're not going to tell you we still going to go by that, but they going to still go by it. They just going to gaslight you and say, oh, we don't go by that. That was a law way back in the day. That's not a law now. But all you have to do is stand back and look, just like they try to tell you Willie Lynch is not true. They try to tell you, oh, Willie Lynch is something that's been in the past. But is it really? We see the effects of Willie Lynch that you say don't exist. They always want to gaslight you and make you look crazy and make you look like you got the problem when actually who got the problem? They do. And then they'll turn around and blame you for having the problem, for having the results or walking out the results of them having a problem against you. But they want to blame you for why your kid's bad. When they put drugs in your neighborhood, the men took the jobs from our men. Then our babies, they went out selling, trying to take care of their family. And then they got arrested, went to jail. So you got broken up the family. You put crack in our neighborhood. So not only is the dad not there, now the mom's not there. So who's raising the children? Children raising themselves. Or you gave them EBT. So now the woman got to go and work 12-hour jobs, our day jobs. You take the programs, the after school programs out of our neighborhoods. You close all the Ys, okay, the YMCAs, the YWCAs. And then you turn around and take away the after school programs. Then you turn around and take the techs, where the same program foundation that I'm doing, we had back in the day, and they was training our children. Then they was in high school, then they was giving them certificates. And then after high school, they was able to go and start their own business. Remember that? They don't do that anymore. So now they want to blame you for what they did to you and want to look at you and say, why y'all acting like that? What's wrong with y'all? Y'all so dysfunctional. No. We're not dysfunctional. You dysfunctional. You have to understand what's really going on here. And then once we call you out on it, then we crazy. We the one that, oh, what's wrong with you? Then they want to come up with 1,001. And well, if you had to comply, well, dang, what you mean comply? When the cops stopped you, why didn't you just comply? Well, I didn't have a gun in my hand. Why didn't you comply, Dylan Roof, when you had went into a church and shot up 9 people? Why you going to church in the first place? And why didn't the police take you out after shooting 9 people and murdering 9 people? Why were you allowed to live? So don't sit up here and miss me with all of that talking about, well, you should have complied. Well, y'all don't ever comply. When the police come, you have guns in hand, but then you're gonna tell us, oh, you should have. We didn't have a gun. A lot of our people are dying for non-violent offenses like traffic stop, a tail light being a tail light. You get stopped for a tail light, you end up dead. You get stopped. Dante Wright had a little smell good in his rearview mirror. He got stopped, and what happened? He died, right? For a non-violent offense, right? Okay, let's keep listening. We ain't done.
Irresponsible for the family's attorney to allege that the events of the evening were unprovoked or to insinuate that she is being afforded special treatment.
Oh, we don't think hold on. How many think she's afforded special treatment? They always get special treatment. The police officers get to murder you, special treatment. They get to kill you. What about the man that hit the boy in the head with a hammer? He killed the black boy. He was probably, I think he's like 23 or 24. And he told the police that the black boy came and was stealing out of his shed. But does that mean that he had to die if he was stealing out your shed? Come on. But come to find out, the police said he was lying. He just said that in order. So he thought he was going to get away with murder. Okay. You know, they lie all the time. Every time I keep telling you, every time they open their mouth, they lie. They lie. You look at them, they start lying. You come around them in the room, they start lying. Every time they open their mouth, they lie. We know that. So why do we keep putting up on them? Why do we still allow them to watch and keep and to educate our children? Because the whole system is set up against your child. Anytime you have a child that go 12 years of school and come out and still can't read, you ain't learned yet. They're not teaching your children on purpose. So now they don't have to teach them. They're teaching them about LGBT. They won't teach them critical race theory, but they'll teach your child about LGBT. But you can't teach their child about critical race theory, about their history and how they treated you. But then you want to teach your child about LGBT. And the parents that you are an idiot if you're leaving your children in their schools to continue when you have a whole black school that you don't want to be uncomfortable for. So I don't want to hear no more whining about what they're doing. I don't want to hear it no more because you are allowing what you're allowing for a reason. If you're too lazy to investigate, at least investigate and check out the schools, then that's whatever happens to your children from this day forth is on you. You can't blame nobody else but you. But let's finish. Let's continue listening.
Confident and substantial evidence that Courtney is the victim of domestic violence and possibly human trafficking.
Whoa. See, didn't I tell you they lie every time they open their mouth? Did we hear human trafficking in there? So they're trying to say he was human trafficking her. I'm going to take 5. I'm going to take 2 seconds on this one. Just give me some time. Give me some time because I'm hot now. I'm outside. I'm hot. Let me drink some water. Let me just get some water. Hold on, y'all. Okay, let's go over this lie we just heard. Hold on. Okay, so now they're saying that she's a part of. See didn't I just tell you? Every time they open their mouth, they lie. They can't never, and then they'll turn around and put what they do to you. Oh, how they treating you? They'll turn around and try to put it on you. That you treating them that way. Every time they open their mouth, they lie. Didn't I just say that? So now they're saying that he was human trafficking her. Weren't they boyfriend and girlfriend? So how does human trafficking come out of that? Did you just hear that? I wish I could rewind this. I can't. But y'all just heard what I heard. Okay, I'm just saying. Okay, come on. Let's finish.
There is no doubt the two of them had a tumultuous relationship.
Oh, whoa. Hold on. Now, first we heard that they was trafficking. She was trafficked, right? Now we're hearing that they had a relationship. Okay, I believe that part. They did have a relationship. Okay, but where did the trafficking come in at? You trying to make this sound as bad as you can, right? Oh, this black man was trafficking her. Who do that? Black folk don't traffic nobody. Who do that? Who's attributes to those? Who comes to kill, steal, and destroy family? So he said, there's a scripture my girlfriend was telling me about. And she said, you wouldn't know them by their fruits. You would know them by their fruits. You're gonna know us by our fruits. You're gonna know them by their fruits. And I smell a rat. Okay, her fruits are still kill and destroy. Whose attributes are those, family? Okay, long as you understand where I'm coming from.
There's evidence that Courtney was a victim of physical, emotional, and mental abuse at the hands of Obama Slade. Okay, so now they're saying, well, she was a victim of abuse. Okay, she was a victim of abuse, mentally, emotionally, she was being abused. But we all know who's mentally ill, don't we? We all know who is mentally ill here. But it's always going to be to a point where
It's his fault. Because why? He's black. It's never going to be her fault. They cannot come out and tell the truth. Oh, she murdered him because she's mentally ill. She murdered him because her family is jacked up. She murdered him because of blah, blah, blah. It's always going to be, well, she murdered him because it was self-defense. Just like the one guy, who was that? Peter Spencer, who went fishing. No, he went hunting like a dummy with one guy he worked with, and the one guy he worked with bought 4 his buddies with him, and they went fishing. And the girlfriend of Peter Spencer said that she felt that he really shouldn't have went, but he still went anyway. So that goes to show how some men don't want to listen. When a woman is feeling something, you need to hear what she's saying. You need to hear. If your woman coming to you saying, babe, I don't think you need to go. Or babe, I'm really feeling something. I know you want to do so-and-so. You need to back up and at least consider it. Peter Spencer went, oh, they're my friends. He probably cussed her out about them friends. That ended up killing him. They shot the brother 9 times. 9. I said 9. And then you know what they said? It was self-defense. How do you shoot somebody now? Oh, you know why? Because a police officer get to shoot you 150 times and call it self-defense. Okay, I got you. Okay, that might make a little more sense than I don't know. That was his friends though. They were friends. Those were his friends. Ask me where Peter Spencer is today. Oh, he's dead. And I'm seeing one of these wasps. I'm getting ready to. Okay, I'm sorry, y'all. Y'all bear with me now. Y'all know I don't like outside, but I'm on the porch.
That night was no different, and Courtney had the right to defend herself out of fear for her life.
Who else say that, fear for my life? Who else say that and get away with it? Police officer, right? I wonder who told her to say that. Her attorney. Make sure you say you was fearing for your life. Make sure you say that now. Make sure, because it works for the police officer. It's got to work for you because you're white and I say so. Okay, she was fearing for her life. But what about him fearing for her? He is. And he's dead because she was fearing for her life. Okay.
Statement comes after Obumsle's brother issued a statement about the 27-year-old.
Let me ask you a question. Hold on. I know family. How does a maybe 100-pound woman get up on a man with a knife and he not stop that? Do you think that she did it stinkily, or how did she happen to stab this man? She's like 100 pounds. And he was probably what, 130, 40, 50 pounds? I'm just saying. How was she able to stab him? How do you sneak up on somebody like that? Because he trusted her, right? He didn't think she was dangerous, did he? But he thought black women was dangerous. But we weren't dangerous enough to stick a knife in you. How many times she stabbed him? We don't know. Okay, let's just continue.
Old's death on social media. A GoFundMe for Obumsle's funeral, which has received nearly $80,000 in donations so far, says he was murdered in Florida a week before his 28th birthday in a selfish act. In a Tuesday Instagram post, Jeffrey Obumsle said Clenny still has yet to explain exactly what happened leading up to Toby's murder. We have every reason to believe that his death was the result of unwarranted and unprovoked violence. We want to see that justice is served, he said. Honey.
Do we really believe he gonna get some justice, y'all? Family. Put it in the chat. I'm not being funny. I promise you I'm not laughing at him. I promise you. Do we really think he gonna get some justice? See, this is why you telling your sons, ladies, don't mess with them snow bunnies. Leave them cave beasts, children alone. Leave them in the caves. Don't bring them home. They're not supposed to be. They're not. Those are savages for one. They're not to be brought home. You have to leave them in the caves because that's what they do. That's where they do best. In the Caucasus Mountains, leave them there because they do better in the mountains. They do better in the caves. Leave them there. Don't bring them home. Okay. Don't even mess with them. Leave them over there. You stay on your side of the tracks and leave them on their side. Okay. But go ahead. It's going to be some more men out there that think you got a whole bunch of black men out there. Ooh, they married to them, honey. They having babies with them cave beasts like it's a new barbecue sandwich at McDonald's, honey. I mean, they eating them up. But go ahead. I want some men that have dated those cave beasts that it didn't work so well. Email me. I put my email in the chat. Let's talk about it. Let's come and do a live on that. See, you can't get people to be honest about them cave beasts because guess what? What about what Tiger Woods? He didn't have so many of them cave things and they keep on. He had one that was a nanny. This girl was a nanny. They introduced his friends. There we go with them friends. That word friends introduced him to their nanny. She probably wasn't a nanny. They just probably said that to get in her in that house. And of course, she was a blonde and he just, she sucked it and did a whole lot of crazy things with it. So he was just crazy about it. So he married it. Okay. But guess what? Where's she at? She gone. So he got another little cave beast. He got another one. I said, dude, you ain't got enough of them. You'll let I seen black men that will allow them cave beasts to treat them all kind of crazy, right? But you won't let her. You'll have everything to say against a black woman that try to say anything. You ready to cuss a black woman out over whatever, but you will date and you will allow them to say anything to you. Okay, I'm getting my thing because I'm getting ready to swat some stuff. Okay, that's coming too close to me. Y'all bear with me now. Y'all bear with me because you know I don't like all the. Oh Lord, help me. Okay, y'all pray for me because I shouldn't have come out here. I'm sorry, but I don't like all these things flying around here. I'm gonna get my spray in a minute. Okay, what was I? Let's listen to some more.
He uses the name Courtney Taylor on Instagram and OnlyFans. Was caught on video covered in blood on her luxury high-rise balcony after the incident, but has not been charged. TMZ obtained and published the images earlier this month. The bottom line is inextricably clear. Courtney is being treated differently because of her privilege as a wealthy white woman, Jeffrey Obumsili wrote on Instagram. Within 24 hours following Toby's death, the detective on the case prematurely concluded this was not a crime of violence.
Did you hear that? The detective said it wasn't a crime of violence. She's not going to be charged with anything because they get to murder you. And see, this here. Hopefully, my Africans, Caribbeans, brothers and sisters will understand that if you come here and date these cave beasts, that you could possibly end up just like your brother, Christian. Okay, you could possibly end up. See, I don't know why, boy, these things just. Oh God. Okay, y'all forgive me. You could possibly end up just like your brother, Christian. Okay. Now y'all think y'all coming up here, you think you're doing something. Now you better get with us and we'll tell you about the white women. Well, a whole lot of our brothers here in America can't tell you now because they take them too. But my thing is, I'm trying to tell you as your sister, leave them alone, because if something happened to you, they're not going to jail for you. Just like Christian, what's his name? Omosali. I think that's his name. I probably said it wrong. I do apologize. I wasn't trying to destroy my brother's name. But just like he died, just like she stabbed him to death, he probably was asleep when she stabbed him and lied and said that he was being violent toward her, because she knows what to say in order to get away with it. She knows what to say. And she said just what she needed to say in order for her to get away with it. Okay. She ain't no dummy. She already knew. She knew. And most of these white women will tell you, all I got to do is say one thing and you going to jail. All I got to say, you hit me, and all they got to do is cry. Emmett Till, honey, the woman lied and said she lied years later and still didn't go to jail. Still no charges. Even though that woman is still alive and doing very well, she still never went to jail for that murder, and she should be in jail for that. But they can lie and say whatever they want to say because they can. But let's go ahead and continue. But hopefully, you guys, I'm gonna say one more thing. Hopefully, you are not dropping the ball, ladies, and you're teaching your sons right now to leave these cave beasts. Leave them alone. Don't even touch them. Don't even speak to them, because guess what? All you got to do is look at them, and you're gonna be an atomic dog. You're gonna be on a leash like that, brother. Hold on. Hold on, y'all. This gonna be you in a minute. Let me see. He have my brother on a leash, right? I'm just saying. Got him on a leash. That's fool. And look at his mama. You ought to be ashamed of yourself. That's got to be his mama or grandmama. What you think? That's his son right there. What y'all think? That fool is on his knees, y'all. He on his knees. I'm just saying. Okay. I'm just saying. Okay, let me go back to my story. But I'm just saying, y'all, don't act like that. Okay, but let's go back to my story. Y'all better leave them cave beasts alone. Just know that you are coming over here dating these mentally ill white women who's have a history. They have a family history of being very dangerous. They've done a whole lot of stuff to prove themselves to be dangerous and mentally ill. But you guys still think if they're your friends, you still think it's okay to mix and mingle. You think it's okay to be around them, to be with them, to mate with them, to wait. That's strange fruit. God called them strange fruit. He called them nothing. He called them spittle. But y'all want to still sit up here and marry them. Okay, go ahead and mix and mingle with them. Y'all hear that bite? Woo! I love it. I love it, y'all. Okay, y'all.
He went on to allege that Clenny did not suffer any injuries to support her claim of self-defense and criticism.
Did you hear that? She did not sustain any injuries to support her theory of self-defense. Okay, let's keep listening.
Criticized her for a pair of videos that emerged following the incident, one showing her covered in blood and another showing her leaving a Miami hotel lobby when confronted on camera. The Miami-based WPLG.
Did you hear that? She had no bruises. So how is it self-defense? I don't have to have. Are they telling us that she didn't have to have any bruises? She don't have to have no bruises. You don't have to show any bruises. You can just literally. I was fearing for my life. I'm fearing for my life. And have those white crocodile tears, right? And then you out drinking the next night. How that to me is mentally ill. How do you murder somebody? How are you okay with that? How was that guy okay with beating that boy? He beat that 23-year-old, he's either 23 or 25. That boy was going over 25-year-old with one, beat him in the head with a shovel. His mom, they said they were neighbors. Okay. He said that the boy, they used to invite the boy over to barbecue. Okay. I told y'all about going to dinner with these folks. I told y'all about eating behind him. Okay. I told you they act like they nice. And then you turn up dead. And then but then you, oh my God, it's 2022 and we're still facing this. Yes, dummy, we've been facing it. It never went away. What's wrong with you? When people say that, oh my God, 2022. And what 2022 got to do with it? You still don't know that they're still beating the hell out of you. I'm just saying. You still don't understand. You see it on the news every day. And you still think that you're okay. You still think that, oh, they're not mine. Well, why not yours? Christian probably said the same thing and he's dead. He probably said the same thing. She would never think to hurt me like that. Okay. The devil himself. Okay. His daughter. And you're going to tell me, you know, God called them serpent people. He called them spittle, serpent people. And you're marrying nothings. You giving up a whole queen for a nothing. Those aren't queens. Those are Satan's seed. Satan's seeds can't be queens. Okay. Well, let me finish.
G10 reported earlier this month that friends of the couple described a very rocky relationship.
Listen to this.
Although the sources gave conflicting stories about who might have been the aggressor. The couple reportedly broke up in March, according to the Miami Herald, and Obumsey allegedly began sleeping in the building's common areas. Then on April 1st, Miami police were dispatched to their apartment for a separate domestic.
Did you hear that? He was sleeping in the common areas. They had broke up, but he didn't have a place to live. Ain't that what she just said? They just said he did not even have a place to live. Okay. He was sleeping in the common areas.
Domestic call. The paper reported, citing local law enforcement sources. The officers found bruises on Clenny's arms and legs, but no one was arrested.
Okay, but didn't you just say that they couldn't prove anything, that she had no bruises? So either she did or she didn't. Which is it? Did she or didn't she? We just heard that on one statement, but this lawyer has contradicted himself a couple of times. If we're really hearing it, he's contradicted himself a couple of times, right? So which one is it? Did she have bruises or didn't she? Her friend said she was an aggressor. Some of her friends said he was. They said it was a stormy relationship. What really happened, family?
Miami police have released few details about the case so far.
Yeah, they're not going to release anymore. They don't have to.
Clenny has apparently cooperated with the investigators and her actions were clearly self-defense, her lawyer said.
Did you hear that? Clearly self-defense. So she gets away with murder. Okay? She gets away with murder. 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 Stabbed to death, huh? Okay. Okay. I'm just saying. I'm going to stop sharing because I think we're done with this for now. I'm just saying. It is time for us to get to the place where we are tired of what we're seeing. What are we going to do? Why? What's the problem? When are we going to get tired of it? And if we're tired of it, what are we going to do about it? Why is it that we continue talking? We continue telling these men, keep telling you women, y'all black women coming up missing, they coming up dead. Okay. Y'all still dating. You still got reports that y'all coming up missing and dead. But somebody said, but they're not all. They're not all. Okay. Well, how about this? If you have a snake pit, okay, and you have a bunch of snakes in the snake pit, right? Are you going to stick your hand in there? Because they're not all poisonous, right? They're not all those snakes in that snake pit are not poisonous, right? But are you willing to stick your hand in that snake pit to find out which snake is poisonous? I'm not. So my thing is leave them all alone. Leave them the heck alone. Leave them alone. You don't have any business messing with them. What is it that we need to do to convince you that they're dangerous? You see the news. You see the news. What is it that we need to do? What is it going to take for you to invest in yourself? What is it going to take for you? How come we're not mad as hell right now? Because we just seen Patrick Lloyd get shot in the back, executed. It's executed in the back of the head by police. They said that police was on top of him. He pulled his weapon out and shot him point blank range in the back of his head. Why is that? Why? And we're okay with that because most people say, well, he shouldn't have been fighting with the police. You have to understand Patrick was from Nigeria. Remember my Nigerian friends. Okay. He wasn't even from here. But guess what? It didn't stop them from killing him because guess what? When they saw him, they saw me. When they saw him, they saw you. All they see is BLACK. They don't be, well, let's see if this is a Nigerian. Let me see if this is an African. They said this dude wasn't even able to understand English, Patrick, okay? But he still died. His family said he was from Nigeria. And in Nigeria, you can walk up to the police and you can say, hey, well, what's up? So he got out the car thinking he was going to do them like that. If you had came with us and hooked up with some black foundational black folk, we'd have told you, dude, don't get out the car. Don't walk, don't talk, don't move. Just stand like a man. Look, they say, well, you need to dig in your something for an ID. I'm not digging in nothing. I'm going to sit here and you want to get it, you can dig for it. My hands is up in the air and I'm not moving because if I move, you're going to shoot me and you're going to kill me. You're going to just come up with a reason to shoot, to kill for a nonviolent offense. Because you say I ran that stop sign or I ran a light or I got a broken tail light. How many of our men then died for a broken tail light? How many then died for not for running a light? I'm just saying. What we going to do? What we going to do? Nothing. Are we going to keep complaining and doing nothing? We're going to keep dating Satan's children? Because that's what they are, Satan's children. He said, you'll know them by their fruits. Who comes to kill, steal, and destroy? I keep saying that. And y'all keep trying to convince me that they're not dangerous. Not all of them are dangerous. Why do you believe that not all of them are dangerous when they came from the same pattern? Wheat and the tear. You can't tell them apart till they grow up. Well, you can't. I can't even. You know what? I can't even use that for them because you could tell wheat and the tear. If they look like white and black, you'll be able to tell the wheat and the tear. Talk about black and black. Okay, the black folk, the ones that's coons and the ones that's not. That's what we're talking about. He said, wheat and tear grow up together. He said, leave them together until they grow up. Then you'll be able to see the difference. You can see the coons from the not coons. We can see the ones that think they're safe and talk about their own. We can see that, and a God is going to burn them. That's what he said. He said, we're going to pluck them up and we're going to burn them. That's what he said. He said his word said we're going to pluck them up and we're going to burn them. I'm just telling you, I did not want to stay here all day. I think an hour is long enough for this live. But I hope you guys don't forget about our 2 foundations that we mentioned. Let's not forget about that. But I want y'all to start teaching your children, you guys, family. Let's start teaching our children that they're dangerous. Let's start teaching our children now that those children are not children at all. They are Satan's seed, and we have to start recognizing Satan's seed. We have to start recognizing black people who we know that are not for us. Okay, stop looking at Judge Katanja and Thomas Clarence Thomas and saying, "Oh, those are friends." Those are not friends. Okay, black people that helping black people are friends. Black people that look like you and me that aren't going to do anything for you are not friends. Okay, let's do that. They're not friends. Let's start recognizing friends and foes. Let's start recognizing people that aren't for us. Okay, because I get a whole lot of hack about a lot of back talk about black folk who looking at Katanya and thinking, oh my God, I see change coming. You don't see no dang on change. You think Biden is gonna pick a woman after he didn't toe up the black community? Do you actually think that dementia man is going to do something for black people? Are you crazy? I'm hoping that he'll write us a check and let the dementia work and write us a check. I'm hoping that one of these days that he get his dementia away and he write us $1 billion, $1 trillion, a $30 $1 trillion check, a $30 trillion check. That's what I'm hoping to happen. Okay, and then just give it to us, and without him coming to his mindset yet. And I'm gonna go take mine out the bank, and I'm gonna move forward with mine. Y'all can sit here and stay here if you want to, but I'm gonna tell you what, he write that $1 trillion check. That's what I'm looking for to happen. Let him write that $1 trillion check while he in his dementia modes or whatever, and I'm gonna run to the bank and get mine. I got some land I want to invest in. I got some properties I want to build. I got some things I want to do. I'm just saying. Also, with the foundation, I didn't tell you guys also what I want to do with the foundation. I want to be able to get them paid. I want to eventually pay them. Okay, so say for instance, if I send you to a school and the barber school said that they would charge off everything, but they're not going to pay them while they go to school. That's the barber school, but the mechanic school, I think becoming an apprentice mechanic, I think you have a better chance as far as him paying you. But when you're going to school, I want us to be able to pay our barber school students for going to school. I want us to pay them at least $10 to $12 an hour, and be able to help them to sustain themselves while they're going to school for a year. Okay, that's really what I want to do. It's not just about paying for their first month's rent. Okay, it's about me helping them to sustain themselves. But some of these jobs can pay them, and the ones that can pay them, we're going to allow them to do that. But the ones like the Bible school that won't be able to pay them, those are the schools. Those are the ones that we want to help to finance. Okay, but family, I want you guys to think about what we're talking about. We're not just on here running our mouths. We are doing stuff. We are putting stuff in action. And I want you guys to really start. Give me some people. I need people. I need some 18 to 25-year-olds who has a gift for I see another one. Oh my God. That thing was huge. Okay. I want us to start looking for barbers who have a heart to want, and who will eventually want their own business, or have a heart for being a mechanic, or have a heart to work a construction site, or the electrician. I'm talking to one on Wednesday, and he has they came and did my roof, right? And the guy that did the roof said he works for a guy, and that guy would think about getting, hiring two of my guys, but he has a plumbing, he has an electrician, he contracts himself out, but he's got all of these people working under him. And I'm thinking, well, hey, give me more than one spot, give me more than 2 spots, give me 2 spots for your plumbers, give me 2 spots for the electrician, 2 spots for the roofing people, because I also want them to come out and work with the roofing, so that they can learn how to do roofing, so that they can learn how to be electricians and plumbers. So that's what 3 extra, that's 6 extra slots, including the 4 that I have now. Okay, so I'm just saying, I want to see that's 10 slots right there. So I need about 10 to 15 guys that's ready for their own business, that has a mindset, has an entrepreneur mindset. Just because you get in your own business does not mean, oh God, this pollen is getting you guys. This just because you have a business mindset does not mean that you want to go to school, does not mean that everybody's going to want their own business. That's fine. If you just want to work under somebody and get your chair, we'll still pay for your rent, that chair, that booth rent for 3 months. Okay, so that's the deal. This is what we're trying to do in our community. This is what we're trying to do for us. So who's willing to help? I need, we're gonna have a thing coming up, and I may try to do one within the next month. Probably not the next month, I don't think, because I know my girlfriend, her foundation, they're doing something in June. Okay, and I'm thinking we're going to do ours in July, but I am going to have a meeting of certain parents coming within the next 2 weeks who wants to Lordy, get out of here. Lord have mercy. Oh God, y'all. I'm sorry. I'm sitting up here killing wasps. Sorry. Woo, Lord help me. I don't like this. But I'm going to end this live now, because I can't stand all these things flying around me. I got to give me some wasp spray. Okay. Family, have a good day. I'm out. Y'all think about what we talked about, and just give me your thoughts. Give me your thoughts. I want you guys to like and share. Like and share. A like and share don't cost you nothing, right? Like and share, family. Okay? Bye for now. And I think Sunday is going to be our day. I think Sunday's a better day for me and a better day for you guys. So look for me pretty much I'm thinking 4 or 5 o'clock on Sundays, so that we can talk more about things that we have, or things that we're putting out there for you guys to join. But I need you guys to change your mind frame, your mindset, and know that we're getting ready to do some different things. Things are not going to be the same, but it's not Joe Biden is doing it. It's not going to be anybody but us that's going to change our situation. So if you're waiting for Joe Biden, who put half of our men in jail, and Clinton, who put the other half in jail, to do something for us and to choose a judge that's going to do for us, we've never had a black person in office that was doing anything for black people. We've got a whole black caucus that's not doing anything for us. So now all of a sudden, Judge Katanja is going to be different, and she's going to do anything for us. Y'all, that's not how it works. That's not how it's done. But if that's what you want to believe, you go ahead and believe it. More power to you. And I'm out. Have a great one, family.